This is Breville's new drip machine. It's called the Grind Control. Why do they call it that? Because it has a grinder built in. You can set this to come on in the morning, grind your coffee, brew your pot, brew whatever it is you want down in here, and it's ready when you get up in the morning. And hey, maybe if it's in your bedroom, you can use it as an alarm. I wanted to show you before we actually get this thing going. Up in here, you can take the bean hopper out, you can lock it. Makes it so the beans don't come out. And they put in a new Burrs set up here. This is what I want to show you. Flat machined Burrs. Much better than the old conical Burrs that were in the old machine, the old U-Brew. These are going to be much more precise and sharp. Going to give you a better grind. So get that in there. Come on. I didn't have it quite lined up. There we go. Up in here, they give you a little bit of a brush, and I mean it's a little bit of a brush. Get out of there. To clean your grinder. Little brush, stores right up in here. Put your bean hopper back on, and you could change the beans this way too. If you've got something in there you don't like, or you want to change it out to decaf at night, you can do that. So you need to lock it into place. Now that allows that gate valve to open up, the beans go down into the grinder, you're ready to go. The other feature that they've put on this new machine is, the old one didn't have any control to change the fineness or the coarseness of the grind. And as we all know, every bean needs it a little bit different. You know, the consistency is good, plus the proper grind is good for coffee. So play around with it and see what tastes best. You can change the strength on this to make it stronger or weaker, and what that does is that grinds more or less coffee to go down to be brewed down into the basket that's right down in here. Show you that while we're on that. It comes with a gold tone, or you can put in a paper filter. You can also use pre-ground coffee in this, and there's a pre-ground setting if you get into the menu on it, where you can say don't use the grinder, use the coffee I already put in there. This is a 12 cup maker, 12 5-ounce cups. So it's a 60 ounce, one of the largest ones on the market, unless you go into one of those big urns that they use at the church socials and that. Thermos carafe, which means it's a double wall stainless steel. It's going to keep it hot. So hence it does not have a heating plate down here. But what it does have, no heating plate, but it does have a spot in here. You can do 1 cup on demand. And let's say you have a big travel mug. You can put your travel mug down in there and go up to a 20-ounce travel mug. That's a lot of coffee on the road. Let's see, what else has Breville got going on here? You can see the quantity of the water in the tank, in the water reservoir. Right down in here is where the water goes. And as it goes up, you can see when you're done. And it also, a little red thing will pop up in here when it's filled up to the 12 cup. They've also, on this machine, made the temperature control a little bit better. And as we all know, that's key with a good cup of coffee is the right temperature. So they've improved that. Stainless steel clad, just like the last one. I think that's mostly what they have. You can have it come on in the morning, like I said, grind, do your thing. It'll be all ready for you. So I think the next step is we're going to grind some coffee, get this thing brewing, and see what she can do. Yeah, I've got this set for 7 cups. That sounds good to me. This is the first time I've heard the new grinder. I was told, we met with Phil McKnight, he's from Breville. He knows these machines in and out, and I said to him, Phil, did they change the volume of the grinder? Is it any quieter? And he said it's much quieter, and I would agree it is. It's a lot quieter than the old one. So right now it's preheating the element down in there, preheating the water, and it's going to brew. So we'll pause, we'll come back with a cup of coffee and see what it tastes like. We've got our 7 cups in there, it brewed, it counted backwards to 0, and it calculates by how many cups you have in there, how long it's going to take, and how long it brews. I think it was 6 or so minutes, not too long. We've got a cup ready, and I can see it wants me to empty that filter. Well, I don't have anything to pour it in right now, so. Lock the lid when brewing and pouring. So you have to have it in a locked position. That's good to know. so that you don't end up with your lid in your cup. Looks good. This is Twilight by Belton. I'm used to it, so I'll be able to see if I taste as good as always. Tastes as good as always. Yeah, that's nice. So, that's their new machine that grinds and does it all for you. Wake you up in the morning. What if it does scrambled eggs? That would be nice. I would like that. That'd be good. All right, thanks for watching, and go to the other video where we interviewed Phil McKnight. He really talks about it and talks, you know, about more of the features than I will or did, and he's very knowledgeable. It's a great machine. You might want to consider signing up for our YouTube channel so that you can get all the heads up when all this stuff's coming out. Go ahead, sign up. It's only going to take a minute.